Did Sharon Osbourne kill Randy Rhoads? Let's talk about it. Now, I know it sounds crazy, but this is an idea that a lot of us have had, believe it or not. Me and my singer both had the same idea, my buddy Scotty. So, if you know anything about witchcraft, I think you realize that there's a chance that Sharon allegedly killed Randy. Witchcraft could work that way. Maybe she prayed to some weird demon, right? Or some satanic ritual. Now, we know that the pilot had some sort of drugs in him and some sort of weird depression going on. So that could have been some sort of like CIA, MK Ultra Manchurian candidate thing, because we know that Randy was leaving Ozzy. We know that Sharon was going to rip off Randy. We know that Ozzy punched Randy. We know that Ozzy was fired Randy and then wanted him back or whatever. But Randy wanted to quit and go back and just be a good person. Do maybe schooling at UCLA and become a classical guitar teacher. Because he certainly did not want to be with Ozzy Osbourne. He was forced into doing sexual relations with that fat Sharon. So there's a lot of reasons why Randy was going to leave, and Sharon and Ozzy both probably didn't want him around anymore because we obviously know they were going to take all of the money somehow, by hook or by crook. So there is something wrong with the plane. The plane could have been tampered with for all we know. And if you look into it, there's a lot of really weird plane crashes that happened back in the 1980s. So the question of did Sharon Osbourne kill Randy Rhoads is not as crazy as all of you folks may think. Many, many possibilities for Sharon to have done this without us knowing. And can you really believe the official information that any of those kind of people in the entertainment business give us? So if you look at, say, the 50s, how they killed rock and roll. A lot of people think the CIA killed rock and roll. Listen to Tom Petty talk about it, or Bob Dylan. Do you think that it's just a coincidence that Buddy Holly and Richie Valens and Little Richard ended up going to God and got weird and quit doing rock and roll? And let's see, who else is there? Elvis ended up going to the army, and Chuck Berry ended up getting in all kinds of trouble. And let's see, who else? What is it? Maybe Jerry. What is it? The killer, right? All of a sudden he's a pedo when everyone else is cool with people having sexual relations with 14-year-olds. So when you say they can't kill rock and roll, let's be real. The CIA can create and they can destroy rock and roll. And it doesn't go there. Who are we thinking of? Was it a Summertime Blues guy? Who's that? Eddie Cochran, right? Plane or I know that's a car crash. But if you look at all these plane crashes and helicopter crashes, it seems a little bit like there's a few too many of them, as far as people that worked in rock and roll, as opposed to your average guy, like a McDonald's cashier, for instance. Maybe we hear more about the rock and roll guys than the McDonald's cashiers, and maybe the rock and roll guys take more planes. I will give you that. But the fact of the matter is, it's very, very, very possible that Sharon Osbourne allegedly killed Randy Rhoads.